This check right here does not belong to you and was not written to you, correct?
Hey, bud, you might as well come back up here. I know you were driving this car.
I wasn't driving nothing. And you can't prove I
Hey, isn't that the car you were in?
Yo, listen, number one, I know my rights, so listen.
Hey, on foot, southbound through the parking lot.
Get on the ground! Sheriff's on! Get on the ground!
Some criminals think they're the smartest people in the room, but what happens when they go up against a cop who's 10 steps ahead? From credit card scams with multiple illegal guns.
And another one. Here, so these guys are all here.
To a fraudulent check scheme with an illegal pistol.
Yep, they did. Do you want to tell us about this?
These are the moments where teen scammers try to outsmart a 200 IQ cop, starting with a group of teenagers caught using credit card skimmers to steal money. But when cops dug deeper, they uncovered something much bigger.
Atlanta Police.
Get with the detective.
On September 5th, 2024, in Orlando, Florida, 3 young men were caught running a high-tech scam using stolen credit card information at a gas station. Their operation? Credit card skimming. These scammers had installed a device called a skimmer at another gas station, allowing them to secretly steal people's card details when they swiped at the pump. They then used those stolen details to withdraw thousands of dollars from ATMs before police tracked them down. One victim, who had real-time banking alerts set up, noticed suspicious withdrawals and immediately called the police. Officers jumped on the case and quickly located the suspects. One of them was found inside a Wawa store, attempting to withdraw money from an ATM.
Atlanta Police.
But when cops arrested him, they found something more than just stolen credit cards. He had a loaded gun.
We got the other one secured.
Oh, hey now!
Hey now! Hey now! Where'd that money go? Did it take it back in?
It's right there.
All right. Hey. Funny. Let's go. This guy's all zeroed up too, wearing a mask.
The next officers tracked down the other 2 suspects at a nearby gas station. One had a gun holster on him, but claimed, "Oh, the gun, it's in the trunk." Yeah, because that makes it any better. At first, one suspect tried to play innocent. He told officers that he was just overdrafting his own bank account to buy gas, claiming that some banks allow small overdrafts, which explained why he still had money despite having little in his account. Nice try, but the police already knew the truth. They had been using multiple stolen cards to withdraw cash.
Hey, sit on the car. I'll talk to you real quick.
Alright.
Oh, you got a gun on you?
Nah.
Where's the gun at?
It's in the trunk.
Okay. All right.
Here, come here. Come here. We're gonna take this stuff off. Got me?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, right now, you're just being detained, all right?
Alright.
Go to your phone. I'll explain to you in just a second, okay? Are any of the guns in the trunk or in the car, just in the trunk?
Yeah, I just up the gun range. It's in the back seat.
Hey, morning, sir.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, sir? I'm Officer Ranger, Atlanta Police Department. You want to step out of the car for me? We'll talk to you, explain everything in a second. Just put your arms behind you, be detained, okay? You got any weapons, anything sharp on you, bro? All right.
Yeah, I just up the gun range. It's in the back.
Anything else in the vehicle I should know about?
No, sir. Just smoking a little bit of weed or something?
I got picked up.
What's up?
I just got picked up from home. I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Whose car is this? Your car? Okay. Is this a friend's car?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So there's one in the back seat? Yeah. All right. Okay, we're just going to walk over here. I'll bring your phone with you. This is your car?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on over here to this car. We're off to it. We're 10-12-2. We got 2 detained.
When officers searched the car, they found not only 2 credit card skimmers hidden in the trunk, but also multiple stolen credit cards, a ton of cash, and more weapons. The evidence proved that this wasn't just a couple of teens trying to make easy money. This was an organized operation. Still, the suspects kept lying. One claimed he was just getting gas and had no idea what was going on. Another said he was on his way to a job interview. Because, nothing screams career goals like carrying stolen credit cards and illegal weapons. Unfortunately for them, police had already seen them on security cameras. Footage showed the suspects at ATMs, wearing hoodies and masks, trying to cover their faces while withdrawing stolen money.
You carry your birth certificate around?
Had an interview today, really.
Oh, okay, where?
Whole Foods Market as an in-store shopper.
Nice. You have a Florida driver's license ID?
I never had an ID. I left my permit a long time ago.
Okay, but you've been issued one before?
Yeah, okay. I got one. I just lost it a long time ago.
Okay.
In the end, all three were arrested and charged with multiple felonies, including fraudulent use of credit cards, possession of a skimming device, grand theft, illegal possession of firearms. This case is a perfect example of how criminals use technology to steal, but also how modern tools like banking alerts and surveillance cameras help police stay ahead. However, these next teens went from committing multiple frauds and breaking into homes to leading the cops on a wild chase.
Sheriff's office! Sheriff's office! Get on the ground now! You're gonna get dog bit! You're gonna get dog bit! You gotta get out! Get on the ground now!
On October 30th, 2023 in Martin County, Florida, police were tracking a black BMW suspected of stealing cars and breaking into homes. The officers spotted the car near a Walmart, but instead of rushing in, they decided to play it smart. Using a helicopter, they watched from above, while the suspects had no idea they were being hunted like prey. The car pulled into a Walmart parking lot, and two young men got out and went inside, leaving the driver behind. Officers in plain clothes followed them inside, observing as they tried to buy multiple gift cards using different credit cards. Huge red flag. The police suspected the cards were stolen. One of the suspects, Jamarcus Reed, left the store with a bag full of gift cards, while Javaris Whitehead was still at the checkout. Outside, Dana Williams waited in the BMW. That's when officers decided it was go time. As soon as police moved in, Jamarcus and Javaris panicked and ran. Bad idea. Officers chased them through the parking lot, even warning that they'd release a police dog if they didn't stop.
Foot, southbound through the parking lot.
Get on the ground! Sheriff's office! Get on the ground now! Sheriff's office! Sheriff's office! Get on the ground now! You're gonna get dog bit! You're gonna get dog bit! You gotta get out! Get on the ground now! Give me your hands! Give me your hands now! Give me your hands! Give me your f***ing hand! I'm letting the dog go! I'm letting the dog go! Get out now! Give me your hands. You got any weapons on you? Give me your f***ing hands! Right here! Yep. You got my hand! Go! You got my hand! Don't f***ing move!
We got one. Where's the other one at?
Yeah, I do.
Come on.
You alright, brother? Yeah. Let's go a second. We're good. Hang on, buddy.
Let go.
What'd you throw? What'd you throw? I didn't throw nothing, Grandma.
Stand up now. Let's go.
You good, Grandma? Yeah, we got you. Alright, roll to me, brother. Pull your knees up to your chest. Stand up. You good, Grandma?
Yeah, we'll get you. Black male, black hoodie.
The chase ended fast. Both were tackled and arrested. Inside Walmart, Javaris was caught near the checkout, but the real jackpot was inside the car. Police found multiple stolen credit and debit cards, wallets from different victims, 19 brand new $100 Visa gift cards, and 4 cell phones, likely containing evidence of fraud. All 3 suspects were arrested. Javaris Whitehead pleaded no contest and was sentenced to 67 days in jail, plus 2 years of community supervision. Since Jamarcus Reed and Dana Williams were 17 years old, their court records remain sealed. Another failed attempt at scamming and a hard lesson learned: you can't outsmart the law. However, this next credit card scammer thought he had the law all figured out until he ran into a 200 IQ cop who wasn't buying it.
Can you pull that camera back to when this car pulled up? Hey, don't let him in the car. You're not going in the car. I told you that when you walked up. You're not accessing this vehicle. You said you weren't in it. You're not in it. In the store.
On June 19th, 2024, in Lake City, Florida, a police officer noticed a white Ford SUV parked at a store's lot. Inside, a woman sat in the passenger seat, but before the officer could say a word, he was hit with the overwhelming smell of marijuana. The officer asked if she had a medical marijuana card, a legal requirement in Florida, but she hesitated. That's all the officer needed to dig deeper.
Good evening. Who are you with?
Who am I with?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm by myself.
No, you're not. Somebody's driving this vehicle. You didn't drive over here by yourself. You're in the passenger seat. Still sitting in the passenger seat. Is that marijuana coming out of the vehicle? It is. Step out of the vehicle for me, ma'am. You got a medical marijuana card?
What marijuana? You see me smoking? Do you see a
Q, do you smell that marijuana coming out of the vehicle?
I can smell
Do you have a medical marijuana card?
You can smell it.
Coming out of the vehicle. Do you have a medical marijuana card?
You see weed?
Ma'am, listen. I'm not arguing with you. Do you have a medical marijuana card?
But I'm not arguing with you neither.
Do you have a medical marijuana card?
You?
In the state of Florida, I do indeed smell weed. I don't have to see it. I can smell it. This nice officer here can also smell it. Deputy First, can you smell the marijuana coming out of this vehicle?
Really?
Yes. That is 3, 2, 1. So do you have a medical marijuana card that is valid in the state of Florida? You don't? Okay, then step out of the vehicle for me.
When asked for ID, she refused multiple times. Big mistake. The officer warned her that she was resisting and she was quickly placed in handcuffs.
I tell you I need to see your ID. I have probable cause to ask for identification, so now you're going to provide it to me, or you're going to go in handcuffs and I'm going to place you under arrest for failure. I've asked you 3 times and you have not provided me.
Your request, though.
I'm not going to keep arguing with you. Here's where we're going.
With you. No, why are you?
100%.
Why are you grabbing?
Because I've asked you twice.
No, y'all are not.
You're about to go to jail for resisting, I promise.
Stop. You're saying me calm down.
Stop.
Just relax.
Because I've asked you 3 times for your ID.
Me to relax, and
You're about to go to jail for resisting. Now stop. I'm not going to keep doing this with you.
I'm about to go to jail for resisting.
100%.
You smell marijuana on me. The marijuana you don't see nowhere in the car.
I don't have to see it. I smell it coming from the vehicle. You do not have a valid marijuana card in the state of Florida.
Really? Okay.
Let the phone go.
No, I'm not letting my phone
Either you let it go, it's gonna get broken.
It's going to break.
Suck my dick. Get the f off of me. Get the f off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me.
She's fine.
I do not like how you
Alright, I got a better idea. You're going to jail.
I'm going to jail?
You are.
Where's my phone at?
Nope, you're going to jail. Stop resisting.
Get off of me.
Stop resisting.
I want a woman to handle me. Get the f off of me. Get her. I want a woman to handle me. Get the f off of me.
Put her in my car.
I want a woman to handle me.
You do know you're getting charged. Hang on, let me explain this to you. Let me explain this to you.
Stop. I want a woman to handle me. I want a woman to handle me. Let go.
Put her in the car.
Let go of me.
While this was happening, a man named Taylor suddenly returned to the scene. He had left earlier, but made the mistake of coming back. When asked if he had been in the car, Taylor dodged the question, claiming the officer had no proof. But cameras don't lie. Officers checked store security footage and saw Taylor driving the white SUV into the parking lot and stepping out of the driver's seat, proving his lie.
Hey, bud, you might as well come back up here. I know you were driving this car.
I wasn't driving nothing. You can't prove
Hey, isn't that the car you were in?
Yo, listen, number 1, I know my rights, so listen.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tow this vehicle because she's going to jail. So, is that your vehicle? Is that your vehicle?
There's nothing in my policy that says I have to sell my vehicle.
Hey, Lee, don't let anybody get in this car. Lee, go grab him. Don't let him go over there. Nobody gets in this car. I'm done with it. Y'all want to play games? Trust me, where I'm going today. Hey, do y'all have cameras out this door that faces this car right here? This white one? This white car. Y'all have it? Can you? Yep, there is a camera. Can you pull that camera back to when this car pulled up? Hey, don't let him in the car. You're not going in the car. I told you that when you walked up. You're not accessing this vehicle. You said you weren't in it. You're not in it. End of story. Hey, find out if he come in this vehicle. If so, we need his ID. If not, then he needs to leave.
All I'm saying is, I'm gonna leave right now. I know my rights, bro.
Know him somewhere else.
Meanwhile, officers searched the SUV and found marijuana products, rolling papers, a rolling tray. Since the woman identified as Tiana didn't have a medical marijuana card, the possession was illegal, turning this stop into a drug case. The store owner told police that Taylor tried to buy $548 worth of cigarettes using a credit card that kept getting declined. Even worse, the ID he provided didn't match his identity. A nearby homeowner reported seeing Taylor acting suspiciously in his yard before hiding something under a log. When officers checked, they found 2 credit cards and an ID, the same ones Taylor tried using in the store. At this point, Taylor's scam had completely fallen apart.
You should have seen how that guy that ran off,
He was in there like at the registration.
Wait, so he said he was trying to get a pack carton of cigarettes?
He was trying to get.
He's credit card scam.
Yeah, he had a.
Yeah, so.
Taylor was charged with fraudulent use of personal identification information. Tiana was arrested for possession of marijuana under 20 grams and resisting without violence. Even after being caught red-handed, Taylor insisted he knew his rights and that nothing would happen to him.
Hey, last opportunity. Were you inside this vehicle? Yes or no?
Trouble, bro?
Yes, a yes or no question, bud. Were you occupying this vehicle?
I understand what you're saying.
Were you occupying this vehicle? That's my only question. I'm not debating with you. I'm asking a yes or no question.
Remain silent, bro. You're not telling me nothing.
You're not under arrest, so I mean.
I have the right to remain silent.
Then you have the right to walk down the road. But that vehicle's about to be towed, so I'm giving you the opportunity because I'm taking everything in it. So either A, were you in the vehicle?
It's people pulling up.
Were you in the vehicle? Yes or no?
People coming to get their stuff out.
No, they're not coming to get it. I promise. Were you in the vehicle? Yes or no? Sounds good. Start walking.
Lastly, this next teen played innocent until cops uncovered an entire fraudulent check scheme.
Instrument. So this check right here does not belong to you and was not written to you, correct?
You want to tell us about this?
I think I was set up.
You were set up?
I don't know.
On February 1st, 2023, police officers were called to a bank in Florida after reports of a fraudulent check scheme. Inside, they found Serenity, acting as if she had no idea what was happening. While officers arrived at the bank, another suspect, who was Serenity's cousin, ran out of the bank, jumped into a car, and took off. The bank staff quickly filled the officers in. This was a common scam. Criminals would deposit a small amount, then use stolen checks to withdraw large sums before the bank could stop the transaction. The fraud ring was hitting multiple bank branches, and Serenity was suspected of being part of it.
You got your ID on you?
It's right there. I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Yeah. Where'd your friend go?
My cousin?
Yeah.
I'm assuming to the car. I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Yeah. Where'd she go?
Hey. What's the issue?
Well, she just left without you. Where'd she go?
She went back to. I'm actually supposed to be leaving now because I have to go pick up my nephew. But what's going on?
Okay. Where'd she go to?
I just said to the car, sir. What is going on again?
She got in a car in the middle of the road.
I'm sorry, in the middle of the road.
Yeah. When she saw me, she ran out of here.
Okay. So they left me?
Yeah.
So I'm here.
Negative on a signal 4, they did not push.
I don't even have my phone on me.
Okay. Just hang up. Okay.
So the other day we've had a very similar, we get these similar situations all the time where it's kind of like what happens is they get these fraudulent checks, they put enough money in the account to try to cash the check against it, and then they appear fraudulent. So we had one the other day that came in yesterday.
Was it the same group?
A different group. I imagine it's like the same, probably the same group. But
At your branch?
What was that?
At your branch?
Yeah, there was another girl here yesterday, and she went to Gulfgate. She left here, she went to Gulfgate, and they called the police. So now she's here. We got information from another branch that said that she was there. And what's been happening is they have a bunch of different checks. So I don't know about this one specifically, but it's usually like the same thing. So,
Meanwhile, the officers stalled Serenity, waiting for confirmation from another bank branch. Sure enough, a manager from another location reported that someone had tried to cash a $743 check earlier that day, and the handwriting matched the check Serenity was trying to cash. With clear evidence of fraud, officers moved in to arrest her for uttering a forged instrument, a felony that covers attempting to use a fake check.
Let's say that for me. Okay. So I'm going to assume you know what's going on. I'm going to read you your Miranda rights real quick.
It's not mine.
Okay, hold on.
What's not?
What's in my purse?
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us?
No. I would like to have like a family member or something with me.
How old are you?
18.
Okay, you're an adult.
I know.
Okay.
I have a sister-in-law that works at a correctional facility. I would like to get in contact with her.
Well, here's what's going to happen. You're going to be going to jail today, okay? Regarding what's going on here, if you'd like to talk.
But I'm still going to go to jail.
Yes, you're right.
How, like, what's going to happen to me?
Well, you're going to go to jail, you're going to be booked, and...
Like with grown women?
Yes, you're an adult.
Okay, what if they beat me up or something?
You'll be protected.
Protected.
Were your friends going to come back and get you, or were they going
I
somewhere else?
don't know what's happening. I was left.
What is that?
Oh, jeez.
But things got worse. During a search, officers found a gun in her purse. When they asked if she had a permit, she said no. That meant another charge, carrying a concealed firearm. Then, officers checked the serial number. It was altered. In Florida, possessing a firearm with a tampered serial number is a serious crime, often linked to stolen or illegally trafficked weapons. Now, Serenity wasn't just facing fraud charges, she was in deep trouble. When confronted, she claimed she was being set up and insisted the gun wasn't hers. But with a fraudulent check in her hand and an illegal gun in her purse, officers had all the evidence they needed.
Do you want to explain to her what she's being charged with?
You're being charged with uttering a forged instrument. So, this check right here does not belong to you and was not written to you, correct?
Well, obviously.
Okay, well that's what you're being charged with.
And now I'm gonna be charged with the gun because they put a gun in my purse.
Put a what? Holy they did. Yep, they did. Do you want to tell us about this?
I think I was set up.
You were set up?
I don't know. I'm just going wrong.
Hey, I'm gonna make a phone call.
Yeah.
She was charged with uttering a forged instrument, fraud, possession of a firearm with an altered serial number, carrying a weapon while committing a felony. In the end, Serenity's scam fell apart faster than her excuses, and she was taken to jail, proof that banks and police aren't as easy to fool as she thought.